And last question, because I know you want to get back to building. If you want to have a meaningful career, what is the one thing you think you must get right?
I have to reflect a lot on this one recently, because my wife was switching roles and she had a lot of offers and she was really thinking about it. And we're trying to figure out a framework of like how to best think about, okay, you want to have a meaningful career, like what are the few things that are most important for you to have it. And I think where we converged was, you want to be in a position where what you're working on is growing and that you're being bet on. An example is, you want to be working on a startup that has a lot of potential, where people are making bets. As a founder, you want investors to bet on you. You want people to bet on you. Like ultimately, like it is about people taking risks with you. Like every person who joined Flagship is taking a risk, honestly, on me and on my co-founders. Like, there isn't, it's not like a very established business where you can read the numbers, right? Like there is a lot of trust that has to go through. Similarly, if you're going to join a company, is that company growing? Is that space growing? Is that product growing? Is there potential? Is there somewhere where it can go? And are people going to bet on you? The combination of those two things, you'd be surprised by how much the combinations of those two things really compounds. Because let's take it the other way around. Imagine something is growing, but nobody's betting on you. Well, you're stuck. Because like, for example, if they keep on hiring above you, right? Like what you end up doing is like, you're in a great company that's growing, but you're not growing as an individual within it. Yep. And the other way around also it doesn't really work. Like if you're in an environment that is not growing by itself, but people are betting aggressively on you, then everything is zero sum. Because when the environment is not growing, if you are taking a position, it means that someone else is not taking it. And that creates actually pretty adversarial environments. So I think I was lucky when I started my career to be in a place that was growing a lot. The Instagram business side grew a lot during my time. And frankly, I had incredible mentors in management. You mentioned Sunshine earlier, Jenny, there's also Vishal and Ashley. There's a lot of people who actually took bets on me. And I think the combination of those two things can allow you to actually grow really, really fast.